What is going on, YouTube? Umbreon is the best here today. I am chilling here in my new little gaming chair with my good pal Ganesh. And if you don't know who Ganesh is, you're probably either not my girlfriend or one of my closer friends. So let's get into this. This is actually a Pokemon White 2 Wi-Fi battle. It is the first one I've had, and I thought I'd like to bring it because it actually showcased all three of the new Therian mode form, the Sacred Beast forms of them, and I'm just gonna skip out of that. I didn't want you guys to see the team preview too early. This is an OU match, and let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and lead off with a Kami. So yeah, I got Kami and Niru out here, seeing if there's anything going on. But he actually leads off with the Rhyperior, and here I could have gone for the Focus Blast, but at the same time, I didn't want to. I didn't like that option because I didn't want to either miss or like not kill and then have him go for Stone Edge and take out my Thundurus that early in the game. That would be a terrible, terrible thing. So instead, I decided to swap into the Green Ranger. So yeah, I'm bringing back some more 4th gen goodness, if you remember my Green Ranger Breloom from back in that day. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Spore. I am the Poison Heal Breloom. I know that new Technoloom is out. I haven't used it yet. I don't know if I've had it used against me either, so I don't know how good it is, but it sounds pretty good. 394 base attack, or 394 max attack, stab, Mach Punch. Whew, that is dangerous. So here I'm going to go for the substitute when he brings in his Ments after putting his Latios to sleep. So that was a great Pokemon to put to sleep. And now I don't like wasting a substitute, but here I had a plan. I'm thinking he's going to go for Dragon Dance. He's going to go for Dragon Dance. I'm a Scarf Thundurus. I know that I can outspeed if he goes for one Dragon Dance. And I'm just worried. The only worry I have is for him going for like Outrage or an attacking move. But he goes for the Dragon Dance, and I was just like, yes, I got that one right. I really wanted to get that one right because Ments is a big threat in any game. And now that I have it set up just like this, where he's got the +1, I feel like he might feel confident enough to just stay in, thinking he might be faster. But I know I'm Scarfed. I know I'm going to be faster than he is, and I'm going to be able to hit him with that ×4 super effective Hidden Power Ice from that modest 145 base special attack now. And yeah, that decimated the Ments. So that is a big problem out of my way. However, I do leave myself wide open, especially since I've given away the fact that I am Scarfed. So here he brings in his Blastoise, and I'm going to bring in my Squab Frog because I want some rain up. I want this rain. I don't really think I use the rain too much, though, to be honest. I don't think I use Thunder or Hurricane. But yeah, so woo, that's cool. But yeah, I bring in a Politoed. He goes for a Toxic on me. I don't know exactly what I go for. I missed what I was going for, or maybe this is just the switching. I know it's a little slow. For whatever reason, White 2 is even slower than the original White on my emulator for my computer. But I don't want to speed it up too fast. And yeah, if you guys don't know, this game only came out like 3 days ago. I only found out about it yesterday. I just got it yesterday, and I got right into it. I dove right in, tried to get as far into it as I could. I ended up at like the 5th gym city, or not the 5th gym city, Nimbasa City or something like that. And I got the verse recorder, and I'm like, yes, I am now all set to Wi-Fi battle. So as soon as that happened, I wanted to go get into one. And yeah, so woo, got this. I actually like this a lot better than White, the original White and Black, just because the Wi-Fi doesn't suck. I had a really good connection the whole time. It was a real continuous. It was back like 4th gen was. There wasn't a whole lot of lag in between or any like long period of waits, even though they both clicked the moves. it really just seems to work all around better. Even like just connecting, you don't have to disconnect and reconnect and all that stuff. And I don't know what you guys think. But yeah, I did just get it, and I was thinking maybe if you guys wanted me to, I would do a Pokemon White walkthrough. I can't guarantee that I will if you guys don't want me to, but I probably will continue with the Pokemon Red walkthrough anyways. I know it's been a little while. It's been a little while since I've uploaded. That's mainly because I've been busy with work. I've been really trying to save up enough money to get a car. I'm pretty close. And also I've been spending a lot of time with my girlfriend because she actually left today for a trip to Colorado where she's going to be for the next 3 months, and that kind of sucks for me. But I'm actually trying to get a second job too now, so I don't know how much time I'm going to have to upload, but I'm going to keep trying to upload because I do like this. I do like commentating. There we go. Commentating videos, and I do love battling, and with Black and White 2 out, I'm really looking forward to it. I want to see if the metagame's going to shift up now with the new modes, the new forms, and I really do think it's going to be interesting. And Thundurus, I'm not sure how long he's going to stay in the this OU tier in this Therian mode, because 145 base special attack now seems even more overpowered than the original. But I guess it's just going to have to look at how it works out overall, because I know it is slower. Oh my god, if you guys didn't know, this Blastoise, it was terrible. It kept dragon tailing me and walling me, and it was not a good thing. I was so irritated by this thing. And he actually dragon tails me into Breloom, which is exactly what I wanted after I got the wish off with Umbreon. And you know, I actually get some of my poison heal back too, so I'm getting plenty of health back. I love that poison heal. I think it's like an 1/8 of your health you get back, as opposed to a 1/16 that you would normally get from leftovers. Nice. Substitute. I'm gonna set up the substitute here. I did this because I was pretty sure his Dragon Tail wouldn't be able to one-shot my sub, and this would allow my Breloom to stay in. And instead of going for the Seed Bomb, I think I actually just go for the Stab Focus Punch. I know it's not super effective, but at the same time, I'm thinking Stab 150 base, or 150 base power attack. It's going to do plenty of damage to this Blastoise, and that's really what I'm looking to do, especially with the Toxic on him. So while he's wearing down, and here I actually go for the Focus Punch. And because of the negative priority of Dragon Tail, my Focus Punch actually goes off before his Dragon Tail. So if your opponent's using Dragon Tail and you have a Pokemon that can Focus Punch, don't even bother setting up a sub, because if he's just gonna try and Dragon Tail, you can Focus Punch him right away, and still hit him with the damage before you get knocked or you get switched out. And here he actually ends up breaking my substitute, which I didn't want to happen. I wanted one more turn of my substitute, just because I just wanted one more turn of him alive now, because Toxic is actually going to kill him, and that means I can't set up another substitute before his next Pokemon comes in, and that's going to leave my Breloom wide open to any kind of counterattack, and that's not something I want, because my Breloom here is my main offensive physical attacker. It's also my best option. That and Politoed actually are my best options against his Rhyperior. But he brings in his Thundurus Therian mode, Dragon Monster Beast thing. I love the tail on it though. I love the way it slithers like a rattlesnake. Here he's gonna go for the Hidden Power Ice, which is why I actually brought in my Magnezone. My Magnezone is actually my physical wall on this team. So I know I'm pretty much screwed in the matchup here, because I know his moves are going to be doing a heck of a lot of damage to me, especially seeing as how I think he was Life Orbed. Yeah, he was Life Orbed. So I know he was going to have the Focus Blast, and I knew it was going to kill me. And I was pretty worried at this point, actually. I know this thing has Volt Absorb, and I really wanted to, I was actually going to try and set up a light screen, and I was going to bring in something to counter it, but I actually with him being life orbed, I now know that I can bring in my Tornadus. And I'm actually not a Scarf Tornadus, but I know my base speed is much higher because I'm actually the Sacred Beast Therian mode Tornadus. And I have the Hidden Power Ice, and actually it's a Specs Hidden Power Ice, which is why I felt confident in coming in and going straight for it. And he actually told me he thought I brought in Tornadus to bait his Thundurus into going for a Thunderbolt or a Volt Switch or some electric type move so I could heal up my Thundurus. And I was like, nope. I knew I could outspeed in one shot with the Hidden Power Ice, and that's what I proceeded to do. I like Tornadus' new form as well. And here he brings in Rhyperior. And I switch out because I'm not thinking my Hidden Power Ice is going to do too much damage to Rhyperior. And I bring in Politoed, and I was hoping... I thought he was actually going to go for the Stone Edge. But he ends up going for the Earthquake, which... questionable play. Maybe he expected me to switch out. But I have a lot of Pokemon that are like Levitate or Flying types. So I'm not sure what that one was about. But I do just decide to go into Green Ranger after my Politoed dies off. And that's because it's really the only thing I have now to hit this Rhyperior hard. So I'm just going to go right for the 4-time super effective Seed Bomb. But his ability would probably be Solid Rock. I'm not sure if he gets another ability or not, but it's he gets Lightning Rod, but his ability should be Solid Rock. So this ×4 super effectiveness would actually go down to ×2. And if that's the case, that did a whole heck of a lot. But his Earthquake's not going to do too much to my Breloom. So I'm looking good with Breloom here, actually. And I'm going to go, I think I just go for another Seed Bomb. I'm going to get some of my Poison Heal back. And, yeah, see, just go for another Seed Bomb. So, what do you guys think of the new Therian mode forms? Do you guys like them? And if you do, like, which one's your favorite? Personally, I think my favorite is probably the Landorus one. It kind of looks like a new Raikou form. Like, see, oh, look at that. There it is now. He's got the nickname The Power. I think that's a reference to Shofu or something. And he's actually a banded set. He told me, I thought he was scarfed, but he said he was banded. And this Stone Edge really does not do much, considering he's a banded one. But I'm going to go for the Seed Bomb. I know it's just going to be neutral because for whatever reason... They decided not to change the typing with Therian mode, so he's actually still ground and flying, even though he's like a cat thing. But I actually make a misclick here. I was looking at my Umbreon's stats. I wanted to see its defense, and I accidentally switched it in. And this was a big mistake here. It actually cost me my Umbreon. Which I didn't really want, because I knew it would be a pretty good matchup if it came down to that and the Latios. And, because of this, because I accidentally switched him in, he's now actually going to be able to just kill me off. So it's good I kind of PP stalled him, because I knew he was choiced in some way. I actually thought he was scarfed, though. But I did kind of PP stall him a little bit, I guess, and that really sucked, though. I didn't want to lose Umbreon like that. But here I'm just going to come back in with the Kami. And, you know, I'm seeing he doesn't look like he has anyone with a Gum fruit. So I'm pretty much, I'm clear. I'm good. And I'm just going to proceed to Hidden Power Ice. Like I said, I did think he was scarfed. So that's why I wanted to bring in the Thundurus, because I'm scarfed too. And I know if it came scarf to scarf, I would outspeed. But then I told him that, and... I told him that after the battle, and we were talking, and that's when he told me he was banded. So I was like, oh, dang. So I cleared that one up for anything. And now he's only got his Latios left, which was spored earlier by Breloom, so that's going to be an easy 2-hit KO from the Thundurus. And this Thundurus, this new one is a monster. It's Chandelure. It's Chandelure's special attack with even more speed and a stab thunder that can easily be spammed in the rain. So this is definitely going to be a big threat in OU if you guys are deciding to play any of the black and white 2 Wi-Fi battles. You really want to have something that can handle a Thundurus, whether it be Specs or Scarfed. Just because, like I said, you just saw here, it is a big threat. And that is actually going to be good game, guys. So I will have to talk to y'all later, and peace. Oh, please leave a like if you enjoyed. Later.